大家好，这里是零度解说。2026年的谷歌开发者大会刚刚结束，信息量大到爆炸，因为谷歌一口气丢出了2个重磅的 AI 产品，一个是 Gemini 3.5 Flash， 另外一个则是 Gemini Omni。如果你最近一直关注 AI 圈的话，那么你会发现一个非常明显的趋势，就是谷歌开始不再只是追赶 OpenAI， 而是开始疯狂推进 AI Agent， 实施多模态、视频生成、Any to Any 输入输出。而且这次最关键的是，很多东西普通用户现在可以直接免费使用。接下来我们就来深度拆解一下这个 Gemini 3.5 Flash 到底有多快，开发者现在能怎么玩，这次谷歌到底放出哪些真正有价值的能力，以及最重要的是普通用户现在到底能够白嫖什么。首先我们来看这个 Gemini 3.5 Flash， 谷歌官方的定位非常直接这是他们目前最强的 Agent 与 Coding 这个模型。重点来了，它不是 Pro 系列，而是 Flash， 也就是说它主打的是超高速低成本。但问题是这是它的能力已经开始接近旗舰模型了。谷歌官方甚至直接说 Gemini 3.5 Flash 在很多的 Agent 和代码任务上已经超越了 Gemini 3.1 Pro 版本。在这个基准评分里会看到，它已经远超大量的同类 AI 模型，比如自动更改代码、多步骤任务执行、长链路工作流、自动生成网页以外，甚至是多 Agent 的协同。这些以前只有在 Cloud Opus、GPT 5.5 这种重量级模型才敢碰的东西，现在 Flash 已经全部开始做了。而且更加离谱的是它的速度，谷歌官方这次直接放出一个数据它的输入速度最高能够达到其他大型前沿模型的4倍。这个其实是非常关键的，因为现在很多的 AI 产品并不是模型不聪明，而是太慢，尤其是 Agent 的工作流。如果你让 AI 连续执行20步操作，如果每一步都要等5秒甚至10秒，那用户确实是会疯的。所以现在谷歌其实在走另一条路线，它不一定是最强推理，但一定是最快的。这对普通用户意味着什么呢？很简单，未来很多 AI 软件会越来越像实时系统，而不是聊天机器人。接着我们再说下成本，这次谷歌非常明显的是在打价格战，官方甚至直接强调 Gemini 3.5 Flash 在很多任务里成本低于其他前沿大模型的1半。这意味着以后很多 SaaS、AI IDE 以及 AI 自动化工具很可能会开始大量切换到这个 Gemini， 因为对于任何一个 Agent 的任务 token 消耗量是非常恐怖的。所以说如果模型又贵又慢，那么根本就没法商业化。所以谷歌现在非常明显就准备用这个 Flash 系列来直接卷爆整个市场。那么普通用户现在该怎么免费使用呢？目前有几个入口，第一个是 Gemini APP， 因为谷歌现在已经确认目前这个最新版的 3.5 Flash 模型已经正式在全球上线了，免费用户也可以直接使用。如果你没有看到这个模型的话，那么建议把这个 APP 升级到最新版本就可以了。下载地址我已经放在视频下方还有您的脖上，到时打着帖子来请下载，打开就接往下拉，在下方有下载链接。第一个是 iOS 版，然后第二是安卓版本，第三是 Mac 版本，到时候可以自己去下载。然后第二个是谷歌 AI Studio， 这个其实是目前最香的，也是领导平时经常会用的方式，因为开发者可以直接免费调用到 API， 测试提示词、跑多模态任务等等。经过我之前大量测试它的能力甚至比这个 Gemini 网页版开发更多，也更强。然后第三是安卓 Studio， 因为谷歌现在已经开始疯狂推荐这个 AI 编程生态了，到时候你可以自己去测试。然后接下来我们来说一下第二个真正炸裂的产品，就 Gemini Omni。这个东西现在很多人还没意识到它意味着什么。谷歌的官方的描述非常夸张就它可以创建任何你输入的要求。什么意思呢？就能给它文字、图片、视频或者音频，它都可以直接继续生成视频，而且还支持自然语言编辑。这其实已经不是传统意义上的纹身视频、纹身图片了，而是真正的 Any to Any 多模态系统。比如你上传一张图片，它可以直接生成动态视频，或者你可以上传一段视频，它可以自动更改场景、改人物、补镜头、重新设定剧情等等。甚至未来可以直接一句话改完整个视频。
Well, I don't know what it is, but today is going to be a good day. I can feel it.
这个 Gemini Omni 的免费使用方法，我同样会放在视频下方，到时候可以自己去获取。目前这谷歌已经把这个 Omni 开机了这个 Gemini APP， 还有谷歌网页版、YouTube 短视频、Google Flow 等等。这意味着谷歌现在已经正式把这个 AI 视频生成直接塞进整个内容生态。而且谷歌最大的优势是什么？不是模型，而是它有 YouTube， 这个是非常恐怖的，因为别人还在做模型，但谷歌现在它已经打通了生成、编辑、分发还有推荐，这才是真正的生态级 AI。所以现在很多开发者已经意识到，谷歌现在真正想做的其实不是聊天机器人，而是 AI 操作系统，尤其是 Agent 加多模态这条路线，谷歌现在已经明显开始全面提出了。然后接下来一起来看一下，这谷歌2020年的开发者大会现场具体都介绍了哪些内容，我们来看一下。
Hello, Showline, and hello to everyone watching from around the world. Recently, Maps got its biggest upgrade in a decade. including a new feature called Ask Maths. People are using it to ask more complex and much longer questions. Here is a real query from a parent. My kid just fell into the duck pond, and the wedding starts in 30 minutes. Where can I walk and buy her a new dress? I'd like to hear how that turned out. We're also bringing this conversational AI to 2 more products. First, Ask YouTube. People come to YouTube every day to ask a lot of questions. It's a lot of great videos. Sometimes it's hard to know where to start. Ask YouTube entirely reimagines the experience. Say you want to teach your 3-year-old how to ride a pedal bike, and they already know how to ride a balance bike. Just ask YouTube. You will see a couple of differences in results. The information is digestible and easy to navigate. You get an overview and helpful tips. You will see videos that best match your interest, so if you want to try a specific method of teaching, you can go deeper there. And best of all, it jumps right to the part of the video most relevant for you. It remembers the context, so you can follow up with questions like, should I buy one with handbrakes or pedal brakes? Making it an ongoing conversation. It even lays out the information in a table, so it's easy to compare. We are starting to test Ask YouTube now, and it'll roll out broadly in the US this summer. With Docs Live, you can just verbally brain dump whatever is on your mind and let Gemini do the rest. Let's see it in action with a demo from our product team. This is all in real time, not sped up.
All right, let's try this out. So I just remembered I'm doing an alumni talk for my high school's career day tomorrow. I need to come up with some talking points to explain what I do for a living as a software engineer, but I'm not really sure where to start. Oh, actually, can you just pull my resume from Drive? Although that might be boring. Maybe can you come up with some funny analogies so it'll be more of an engaging talk for the students? Oh, and also, I think the school sent me an email. I think the subject is something like career day logistics. Maybe just grab the details from there, throw them at the top of the doc so I know where to go and what time to get there. Let's just update those requirements and turn this straight into a draft. This is cool, but it's a little dense. Maybe format the analogies as a table so it's a little easier for me to scan. And also add a note to tell the story about how my brother inspired me to become a software engineer, sort of at the top of my doc, and bold it so I don't miss it. Yeah, that looks great.
In the future, you'll be able to create new docs and edit them directly, all with your voice. Docs Live is rolling out for Pro and Ultra subscribers this summer, and the same powerful voice capabilities will come to Gmail and Google Keep then too.
I'm excited to announce Gemini Omni. Our new model that can create anything from any input. It combines Gemini's intelligence with the best of our generative media models for a new level of world understanding, multimodality, and editing. Models like Veo, Nano Banana, and Genie are able to create extremely realistic videos, images, and interactive simulations. Although not perfect, they already demonstrate some impressive notions of intuitive physics. And with Omni, we've now made even more progress. It's a step change in simulating things like kinetic energy and gravity. Previous systems would have found these concepts difficult. Gemini's world knowledge and reasoning really shine in Omni. It can translate complex ideas into highly accurate videos. So for example, you can give it a simple prompt like make a claymation explainer of protein folding and get this.
Proteins start as chains of amino acids. They fold into patterns like the alpha helix, and flat sections called beta sheets, forming a perfect three-dimensional shape.
But the initial generation is just the start. The creative process is rarely a single step. It's usually iterative. Just like Nano Banana redefined image editing, Omni gives you a more natural way to edit video with conversational language. What's really cool is you can give it your own videos for example, this selfie, and change reality in a really fun way. You can easily adjust the details and style, or even add elements. And the whole scene morphs to reflect your new idea.
We are now going a step further and adding content credentials verification across products. This will show you if the origin of the content was AI or a camera, and if it's been edited with generative AI tools. In this example, Gemini can tell this photo was captured with the Pixel camera and then edited with Google Photos. We want more people to have easy access to these tools, so we are expanding both SynthID and content credentials verification to search and Chrome. You can simply circle to search or right-click in Chrome and ask, was this generated with AI? And you'll get a clear response along with other helpful context. For example, this image was making the rounds on social media last year. It's obviously fake. I don't eat hamburgers. It might not be as clear to everyone else. That's where these tools can be really useful. Of course, this only works at scale if more partners decide to watermark their own AI-generated content. NVIDIA signed on to SynthID last year. And today, I'm thrilled to announce that OpenAI, Kakao, and 11 Labs are adopting SynthID too. And today, I'm excited to introduce Gemini 3.5 Flash, our first in a series of models combining frontier intelligence with action. Two things I would highlight. First, when compared to 3.1 Pro, Flash is better across the board, almost all benchmarks. It's made huge progress in coding, and look at that extraordinary jump in GDP val, a benchmark that captures many real-world economically valuable tasks. Second, 3.5 Flash is a very capable model at the frontier and comparable to the best models, but much, much faster, which is why when you look at the intelligence versus output speed, it's in a whole league of its own in the top right quadrant. When looking at output tokens per second, it's 4 times faster than other frontier models, and it's incredible delight to use.
And now, Anti-Gravity is massively expanding its suite of agentic capabilities, surfaces, integrations, and product features. To start, we're launching a full CLI experience, an anti-gravity SDK, native voice support with Gemini audio models, and integrations with many surfaces and platforms like Android, Firebase, and Google AI Studio. All of this is available for you to try today. But most importantly, at the core is Anti-Gravity 2.0, a new standalone desktop application that delivers fully on that original glimpse of a truly agent-optimized experience. The new Anti-Gravity is unabashedly agent-first, focusing on the core agent conversations, agent-produced artifacts, and multi-agent orchestration. The Anti-Gravity agent harness, the invisible framework for Gemini to perform real-world tasks, has become much more powerful with new core primitives such as subagents, hooks, and asynchronous task management. And underpinning all of this are the Gemini models, with Gemini 3.5 Flash having been co-optimized with the anti-gravity harness. Of course, being engineers, we were curious to see how far we could push the limits of what was possible with these agents and models. So using the new anti-gravity and Gemini 3.5 Flash, we asked our agent to take on what we consider to be a highly complex and impressive task: build a working operating system from scratch. But clearly, this isn't a real OS, unless I can play Doom. Let's take a peek and see if it works. Moment of truth. Amazing. That never gets old. Today, Anti-Gravity 2.0 is available globally for everyone.
Gemini 3.5 Flash is available for everyone today across our products and APIs. We are also excited for 3.5 Pro. We're using it internally. It's showing great improvements. I know you can't wait to get your hands on it. Give us until next month to get it to you. Introducing Gemini Spark. It's your personal AI agent that helps you navigate your digital life, taking action on your behalf and under your direction. It runs on dedicated virtual machines on Google Cloud, and it's 24/7. And yes, you can close your laptop. It's powered by Gemini 3.5 and the Google anti-gravity harness, which allows it to perform long-running tasks easily in the background. Spark will integrate seamlessly with tools, starting with our own, and in the coming weeks with third-party tools through MCP. And you can work with Spark however is most convenient, in the Gemini app or soon through email and chat.
So watch this. Start a few threads for me. The first one, find all the upcoming meetings with Sundar and turn them all hot pink so I don't miss them. The second one, last night I met our new neighbor, John. Write a note to him and his family, invite them to our block party because they weren't on our list originally. The third one, create a document with the top things my wife and I need to do for the kids before the end of the school year. Categorize it by deadline and priority. Make it easy to digest. I don't want to miss anything. All right, so we'll send that in, and you can see at the speed of my voice, it's taking that one task, and it will capture all of that context as fast as I can talk. It starts out as a single thread here, and in the background, it's actually going to go through and break those down into individual tasks. Now, I can just put my phone away and get on with my day, and Spark works in the background for me. We'll check in later to see how it's doing. Because we're prioritizing safety, we're rolling out Gemini Spark deliberately to trusted testers this week and as a beta for US Google AI Ultra subscribers next week. We want this new type of help to be in as many hands as possible. So to do that, we're introducing a new Ultra plan for $100 a month. And for those of you that need maximum limits, we're dropping the price for our top-tier Ultra plan from $250 a month to $200 a month. And there's so much more to come. Later this summer, Gemini Spark will operate directly within Chrome, acting as your agentic browser across the web. It can take action on your tasks under your direction. We're also building a dedicated home base for your agents on your phone, Android Halo, which is coming later this year.
I'm excited to announce we're launching a brand new intelligent search box. This new search box puts our most powerful AI tools right at your fingertips. And you can ask across modalities with text, images, files, videos, and search reasons across them all. Now, this is the biggest upgrade to our iconic search box since its debut over 25 years ago, and is starting to roll out today. Next, we're making it even easier to continue the conversation with search, bringing AI overviews and AI mode into one seamless AI search experience. So you can flow effortlessly from your question to your response on the main search results page to follow-ups in AI mode. And your context stays with you. And as your conversation gets deeper, your links and your sources get even more relevant to what you might want to explore. So you continue to get the best of AI and the best of the web. And I'm excited to share this new seamless AI search experience is live today across desktop and mobile worldwide. We're entering the era of search agents. Now, to start, you can set information agents to work for you 24/7 in the background. They can find you exactly what you need, exactly when you need it, and help you take action. You can spin up multiple agents in search simultaneously to get updated and make progress on all those things that matter to you. And these will work with and alongside Gemini Spark to help you get more done. Now, let's say you're apartment hunting. You can do a total brain dump of what you're looking for with all your criteria, like location and natural light and availability. And your agent will continuously scan the entire web across sites, social, and forums. Or if you're a sneaker fan, you can just ask to be updated when any of your favorite athletes announce sneaker collabs or drops. And it monitors everything from blogs to our shopping graph, so you don't miss out. Now, you'll be able to put information agents to work for you this summer. Just ask Search to keep you updated on whatever you want to know.
We're bringing anti-gravity and the agentic coding capabilities of Gemini 3.5 Flash right into Search. So Search can build you the ideal format exactly for your question, completely custom on the fly. We're talking dynamic layouts, interactive widgets, entire experiences, all created just for you. This is agentic coding at the scale of Search. Let me give you an example. Say I'm a college student trying to wrap my mind around astrophysics. I can go to Search now and just ask, how do black holes affect space-time? And check this out. I get this interactive visual right in the AI overview. Search now gets, for a concept this complex, I need to interact with it to really understand it. But this is still kind of 101. So I'm going to follow up and say, now show me how two orbiting objects, like binary black holes, create gravitational waves. Search dynamically builds a brand new interactive visual in real time, completely custom for my specific question. Generative UI with anti-gravity is rolling out to Search this summer for everyone, free of charge.
I am excited to announce the Universal Cart, a truly intelligent shopping cart. It works across merchants and across services. You'll be able to add things to your cart when you're browsing Search, chatting with Gemini, watching YouTube, or even reading your Gmail. The moment you add a product, your cart goes to work for you in the background. It finds deals, looks at price drops, gives you insights on the price history, and alerts you when something comes back in stock. It all runs on our Gemini models, so your cart gets even smarter as the models improve. So just think of it as shopping with superpowers. I am excited to announce that we are rolling out the Universal Cart in the US across Search and the Gemini app this summer with YouTube and Gmail to follow.
Today, I'm excited to announce that we've completely redesigned the Gemini experience from the ground up. From the moment you open it, we've greeted you with a stunning new design language we call Neural Expressive. We've added fluid animations, vibrant colors, new topography, haptic feedback throughout the app. But we all know that good design isn't just about how it looks. Good design is about how it works. So we've involved the entire experience. We've made it easier to discover and generate those gorgeous images, videos, and music with built-in templates that you can easily remix. And we've completely transformed the Gemini Live experience. It now opens up immediately and in line. And soon, you'll be able to pick a regional dialect that resonates with you.
You've got a right good mix of different accents knocking about like this one from Liverpool.
हमारे भारतवर्ष में सैकड़ों ढाल की बोली बोली जावे. इब जेमिनाई उनमें तक कई और नई बोलियां में भी बात कर सके से, जैसे अपनी धाकड़ हरियाणवी.
Meu irmão, todo brasileiro sabe que o português aqui do Rio é bem diferente.
Neural Expressive is rolling out globally on Android, iOS, and the web starting right now. Gemini Omni is coming right into the Gemini app for paid subscribers today. It's going to let you bring your ideas to life using any combination of text, images, and video inputs. And as I've been using it, it feels like the nano banana for video moment is here. It's never been so easy to create and edit videos. Let's look how this plays out in the real world. I want you to meet Sashu. She is working on a new song, and she wants to create a quick video teaser. So she shares the raw video. She adds some reference visuals to it. And now this is the coolest part. She can transform the style of her video, maybe even switch the camera angle to a 360-degree shot. And Gemini puts it all together for her. Let's take a look at what it looks like. All done within Gemini. Google AI Plus, Pro, and Ultra subscribers around the world can try Gemini Omni today, right in the app. The third update today is about how agents are coming to Gemini. This is a big shift for Gemini because agents don't just answer questions, they proactively work on your behalf. And to show you what this means, I want to introduce one of our newest out-of-the-box agents called the Daily Brief. It's a personalized digest that's designed to be your first stop every morning. Here's how it works. You can see here that it's synthesizing information from across my inbox, my calendar, my tasks. It's finding the most important things for me to be aware of. And I totally could forget these things, like that, returning that book. It's not just summarizing the data, though. It's organizing it by topic. It's even suggesting the next step. And with this travel info, I can just take the next step right in line. All of it is super concise in this morning digest that's built for skimming. And I can't wait for you to try it out. The Daily Brief is rolling out today also to Google AI, Plus Pro, and Ultra subscribers, starting right here in the US. You'll remember at the beginning of the show, we sent a few tasks off, so let's go check in on them, see how they've completed. This was our school year planning checklist, and I asked it, remember, to create a doc of all the things I didn't want to forget between now and the end of the year. And so I'll open this one up. And what's amazing about it is it takes advantage of all the Google Docs formatting. So I can immediately click in and see the checklist here for our various kids, all subdivided like this, and easily to go one by one. The date, the activity, the color coding, all integrated in one spot. Pretty incredible how much time this can save. Now, I know I've promised just 3 updates, but we have one more. Last month, we dropped the Gemini app for Mac OS. Here it is on the screen. It's gorgeous. This was a small team that built this native app from scratch using anti-gravity. They did over 100 features in less than 100 days. Now, 2 weekends ago, we were hacking on the Mac app, and we came up with something cool, and we wanted to sneak it into the show. You all want to see it live? Yeah. All right. So what you can do with this on Gemini on Mac OS is actually take a look at a bunch of documents like this. You'll be able to select them all and then long press the function key and just dictate the email to the kennel. So it works something like this. Hi there. I need to do a short boarding stay for my 2 dogs, Louis Cinnamon and Hank, starting this Thursday. Oh, wait, no, actually, it's this Friday. They've never stayed with you before, but they're very social dogs. And also, can you turn these files into a table with their details, allergies, recent vaccines, and make this email sound friendly so we make a good first impression? All right, I'm going to release the function key. You can see Gemini's thinking at the bottom here on this MacBook. What it's done is because I've selected those files in Finder, using its multimodal understanding, it can go through the PDF, it can go through these images of their invoices, and it's all controlled by my voice. So it can actually take all that complex information, and look at that, there it is. It's got a table in line. It's also so amazing because it corrects, remember I said Thursday, no, scratch that, Friday, and it picks up that and automatically cleans up my input. This is the power of what Gemini can do using your voice. These new voice capabilities and Gemini Spark will be coming to the Mac app this summer as well.
Introducing Google Pix, a new product in Google Workspace. Pix is our image creation and editing tool that helps you create just about anything, from party flyers to infographics, with the creative controls you want. Watch how easy this is. You start with a base image as your canvas, and what's really cool is that Pix understands what's in your creations and how the objects work together. You can hover over an element and click to remove it, or you can resize an object to fit the frame. Once the layout is set, you can add or edit text and translate all of it with just a few clicks. Pretty cool. Every output from our creative tools, including Pix, is watermarked with SynthID, and Pix is rolling out this summer. Take a look at this raw footage. I love how this person is walking. his presence, his pacing. Let's not change any of that. With a simple prompt and style reference, Omni allows us to transform the environment, add visual effects, and any other element, all while preserving the original performance. And now, you can even add new characters while maintaining everything else in the scene. Next, let's look at our second big update, a new agent in Google Flow. Until today, Flow could only execute one prompt at a time. Now, your agent can take multiple actions all at once. Starting with just a single image, I can ask the agent to help me find the best camera angles for this scene. It analyzes what's happening in the image, concepts the most compelling angles, and then, boom, a single image becomes 16 unique videos. The agent can also handle large-scale edits, like transforming all of the scenes from early morning to late at night. Its understanding of context is precise. The desert sky goes completely dark, and the headlights turn on, illuminating the dust. It's a true collaborator, helping you create and edit at scale. Our next update is Flow Tools. Now you can vibe code any creative tool you could think of, right in Flow. Custom built by you for your unique creative process, like designing video effects, hand-drawn animations, or layering text. You can start building, sharing, and remixing tools today. Google Flow Music brings the same creative control to help artists create original songs. For months, one of our teammates had a piano riff in his head. Let's listen to his original recording. It's a cool foundation, but he wanted to turn it into a demo to guide his band. So he recorded his piano into Flow Music and prompted it for an R&B direction, with a female vocal to inspire his band's singer. Let's take a listen.
If I'm not on display, tell me why would I try to fly? Why would I try?
Now, this isn't his final track, but it helped his band decide what to record next. And all of these features in all these new features in Google Flow and Google Flow Music are available today.
Today, I'm excited to announce that our first audio glasses will arrive this fall. They are designed to give you all-day help with Gemini that is spoken into your ear privately rather than shown on a display. And these glasses let you stay hands-free and heads up for things like listening to music, taking photos, making calls, or tapping into your phone apps, all without reaching for your pocket. And yes, they're going to pair with both Android and iOS devices. These are the first two designs of a bigger collection that's coming this fall. Okay, you know what time it is now. Who's up for a live demo?
No pulling out my phone. All I have to do now is ask. Hey, can you navigate me to the place I met my friend Gianna at last week?
Hey, Nishta. I've set your route to the Redwood Grove Nature Preserve from last week's hike. Want to add a stop on the way to grab your afternoon cold brew?
Yes, Gemini. I would love that.
Okay, I'm starting walking navigation with a stop at Koopa Cafe. Turn around and head towards Bill Graham Parkway.
With glasses, you can allow maps to further understand your context and what's in front of you. So you get detailed directions like the coffee shop is coming up on your right. Speaking of coffee, Nishta, do you want to show how Gemini Intelligence can allow you to order that cold brew up ahead?
That's a really good idea. Gemini, can you actually put my usual order in at that coffee shop we just talked about?
Sure, I'll order you a nitro cold brew for pickup from Koopa Cafe on DoorDash.
So on the screen behind me, you can actually see Nishta's phone that's in her pocket. Gemini is able to launch apps like DoorDash, then click through all the different option screens automatically to order her coffee. And in a moment, it's going to be ready for Nishta's confirmation.
I have prepared your order for the nitro cold brew from Koopa Cafe. Would you like to confirm?
Yes, please. And add a tip for 20% too. Hey, Gemini, any important messages I miss?
Yes, your family group chat decided to meet for dinner at 7 today. And there is a reminder to say your daily affirmations. You are strong, you are confident.
Okay, we'll do those affirmations a bit later. But why don't you add that dinner to my calendar?
Sure, I'll add an event for family dinner at 7 p.m. to your calendar, right after your team celebration.
So we saw how glasses work on your phone, but what about when they attach to your watch to give you a glanceable display?
It's not a Google I.O. without an audience selfie, but we're going to do it with a twist this time. Can everyone strike their favorite pose? Gemini, take a photo of this amazing audience, but turn it into a cartoon and add a big blimp in the sky that says Google I.O. 2026 on it in fun colors.
Everyone strike a pose. Okay, if this goes well, everyone go bananas in the audience because Nano Banana on glasses is just awesome. And just in a few seconds, you'll even see that seamless preview on her watch. Any second now, drum roll. Here we go.
AGI is now on the horizon, and it will be the most profound and impactful technology ever invented. If built right, it could propel human progress and flourishing beyond our imaginations. We're in a moment of immense promise, but also enormous responsibility. It's important that we are clear-eyed about the potential challenges and use all the tools at our disposal to ensure the safety of our agentic systems and ultimately AGI itself. One area of risk that has gained a lot of attention recently is cybersecurity. Google has invested in this area for decades, and we're bringing our frontier capabilities and deep expertise to help secure the world's code bases. We have tools like our code security agent, CodeMender, which automatically finds and fixes critical software vulnerabilities. Today, we're inviting a select group of experts to test a new CodeMender API, and we'll be launching it more broadly soon. I'm excited to announce Gemini for Science, which brings together a number of powerful AI tools to help accelerate research. Gemini can already assist in solving complex problems, but our new labs prototypes streamline daily scientific tasks. Whether it's staying on top of newly published papers, transforming research goals into usable code, or generating new hypotheses. Another powerful tool for science is simulation. AI simulations are going to be critical for understanding and predicting dynamic systems that are simply too complex to model directly today. An amazing example of this is Alpha Earth Foundations. It's the closest thing we have to a digital twin of the planet that could help address problems like deforestation and food security. I've always believed the #1 application of AI should be to improve human health. At Isomorphic Labs, we're modeling molecular interactions to massively accelerate the development of new medicines, supported by leading industry partners. We're now in preclinical stage with multiple projects, including potential treatments for immune disorders and cancer. Our mission is to reimagine the drug discovery process with the goal of one day solving all disease. Something that would have seemed impossible just a few years ago, but I truly believe is now within reach. Google's cutting-edge research and products will help unlock AGI's incredible potential for the benefit of the entire world. When we look back at this time, I think we will realize that we were standing in the foothills of the singularity. It will be a profound moment for humanity. This technology will be a force multiplier for human ingenuity and usher in a new golden age of scientific discovery and progress, improving the lives of everyone, everywhere. We look forward to building the future with all of you. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of Google I/O.